Dignitaries have stormed the home of Ijere Indigen and Ethiopia's People's Democratic Party's bigwig, the Executive Director of Finance and Administration, the SOPADEC, Barrister Chief John Nani, the Agwemuturi of Ijere Kingdom, to felicitate with him on his 61st birthday anniversary in Jesse Town. Chief Nani, one of the most illustrious sons of Ijere Kingdom, was greeted with wide applause as Ovie of Ijere Kingdom, King Monday Obugoko Whiskey Odure I, was joined by chiefs, Chairman of Ethiopia West, Honorable Nelson Oganedoro Owoso, the Supade Commissioner, and more persons from the top echelons in the society. King Monday Whiskey, who led tributes to Chief Nani, said the entire Ijere Kingdom is proud to have a son like Chief John Nani, as his philanthropic work has not gone unnoticed.
John Obukoko Nani, in the past 50 years, has been somebody that is a go-getter. From his days as youth president of this kingdom, to his days as member of House of Assembly, to his days as commissioner, and now by the grace of God, executive director, finance and administration of the Delta Interventionist Agency, the SOPADEC. I do not expect less from him, except that I expect that God should prolong his life so that he can do more things. God should give him wisdom so that he can do more things. Because by the name that he bears, is the same name I share with him, Obukoko. Nobody bears that name and do less. You know that as a human, you definitely will have somebody behind you. Ijere Kingdom has Honorable Chief Barrister John Obukoko Nani behind them because he's a pillar. And I do not expect less. What I expect is that he should do more that will make us actually say his name is doing well. Obukoko is actually Obukoko.
Again, Nani is a distinguished member of Ijere Kingdom, and he has distinguished himself in all ramifications. He's a kind man in spirit and soul, and all we can wish him is a happy birthday, long life, and prosperity.
So he's prospering already. More prosperity.
Yeah, strength. And we want him to deploy that strength in strengthening the relationship, not just in Ijere Kingdom, but beyond and all around.
Barrister Chief Obukoko John Nani is a man of episcopal character, a man of valor. Is a man who have intent of developing communities, especially the rural communities. I drove with him from Sapele to this place. He said his desire to build roads and bridges are fundamental. So Nani is just a man that wants enjoyment, he wants people to be happy, and I give it to him. I wish him well in his future endeavor. I pray God to grant him long life and give him more opportunity to serve the state and Nigeria as a country.
In fact, he's not only a brother to me, but my very good friend. He has a title in the Rero Agwemuturi, meaning the one that brings things home to the kingdom. And I'm very excited for him today. And I want to wish him happy birthday. We'll sing that we'll love you. God be with you till the end of time. We'll sing, well done.
First, I want to thank God for giving us a leader like John Nani, and I want to thank God for making this day possible. All I have to say to our dear leader is congratulations, and I wish him well in his new age. I wish him the best of life, everything his heart desire.
Barrister John Nani. Obugogo Nani has been my friend for quite some time. In the House of Assembly together, like you said, I have known him. We've always been a partner in terms of progress. I know his pains and love for Idere community, Idere kingdom. You know, he has always, you know, been the forefront fighting to see the development of this community. And God gave him this opportunity to be in charge of finance and administration in the Sopadek right now. And I do not expect anything less. Because when we were in the House of Assembly, I was the chairman of the finance and appropriation then. You know, every time we're doing budgeting, he is always on my neck on how to develop his area. And it's somebody that had that pains, and I'm not surprised that he's doing so much. I always pray to God to continue to give him strength. I'm happy with the appreciation, you know, his people are giving to him, because it's not, these days, most people do not appreciate things, good things. But I can see that the Idere Kingdom appreciate good things. And
I want to state clearly that I'm overwhelmed by the sophistication that I have come to see here and beginning to experience as Dr. Mena. Absolutely, I want to say still that this young man will continue, or should I say, I'm praying now, should continue to enjoy the privileges of God. And I'm wishing him long life and more prosperity. Prosperity that will give him age. And in my place we say, Okauro of Idere Kingdom. That's the oldest man of the community. That's my wish for him. And of course, not the oldest man I will be spitting all over the place. No, the oldest man that even the great-grandchildren will come to, cry to, embrace, love, and be oneness as their principle. Thank you.
Chief Nani, while responding to Rero TV, said he was amazed by the large turnout of guests to his home in Jesse Town, and spoke on his ambition to keep on developing Idere Kingdom and Delta State at large. In Jesse, my name is Rero Henry Akbos, and you're watching Rero TV.
Small today, I am not quoting the age per se. I celebrated last year, and you know that it is only when it's back on, like 60, 70, 80, that you start mentioning name. I am older today, and I will remain to be older because God is with me.
A lot of persons have come to celebrate with you today. How do you feel, sir?
Because it is only the living they celebrate with. I am living and they are living. So all the living must celebrate together because God has made them to live. It is the mercy of God that makes people to live. So as long as I'm living, and the living ones will definitely celebrate with me, because I know we are all living together.
Yeah, you are from Idere Kingdom, and from what we made to understand, we were made to understand that not just Idere, just like any other kingdom, they need development. You've done roads, you've done which the chiefs came here to appreciate, to show appreciation. What are the other things you intend doing in this?
Well, I know the legacy that a man will leave behind is his footprint, what he must have done, that people will remember him for. Because I know full well that without me giving back to the people who made me to be living apart from God, because it's just your people alone that can make you live. If God say live and people start troubling you, God will say it all means you are not giving birth to serve your people. If you are prepared to serve your people, God will definitely protect you. That's what you are seeing now is just a testimony of what they think I am doing, what they see that I am doing. You might think without seeing. If they think and they see, definitely they will always be a testimony. So what they've come here to say today is a testimony of what I've done. It's not me, it's not my money, it's their money, it's the people's money. For anything I have on earth is worldly. It is only in heaven that I know I'm serving God. I'm on earth now, so for everything I have today, even this building is not mine. Because earth, you are only passing by.